This morning, Anambra state government warns residents against indiscriminate dumping of refuse. Cancer patients receive financial assistance in Anambra. Federal government orders probe into alleged neglect of accident victims in Abuja. On the foreign scene, US and China set to meet for trade talks in London. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. The Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS TV is now live on cable free-to-air Strong TV channels, channel 68. Join us. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Ngokoye. Now, the mayor of Awka South local government area, Prince Chinedu Okafor, has warned residents of the council area against indiscriminate dumping of refuse, making it clear that defaulters will henceforth pay a fine of 50,000 naira. Our correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports that Prince Okafor gave the warning shortly after the inspection of an illegal refuse dump at the new government house axis of Awka. His report.
Prince Okafor asked residents of Awka South to always maintain proper waste disposal and pay their monthly sanitation levy at the local government headquarters for more healthy environment.
Magnificent lighthouse that the governor has given to the people of Anambra State. We wouldn't want anywhere around here to be made a dumping site for refuse. We are going to provide a receptacle that every resident living around here would go and dispose their refuse properly.
Speaking, the commander, Dobo Kocha, Mr. Ike Chukundigwe, assured that the leadership of Awka South Council area will provide waste bin in a new site for residents living in the new government house axis of Awka, promising that his team will make sure that there is regular evacuation of waste in the area and other parts of Awka, and to comply with the monthly sanitation levy for a more clean and healthy environment.
1 is to clear this place. 2 is to put receptacle. 3 is to evacuate. Early evacuation.
On his part, a resident of the new government house part of Awka and coordinator of Recover Nigeria project, Comrade Ostobi, commended the Awka South local government mayor for the intervention in the area, which he said will save the area from environmental diseases and as well complement the beauty of the new government house. In Awka, Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
The Anambra state government has called for a collaborative effort in readdressing the get-rich-quick syndrome among the youths. The Commissioner for Information, Dr. Lomefo, made a call during a courtesy visit to the traditional ruler of Awka, Obi Gibson Nwosu, at his palace in Awka. Dr. Mefo said Anambra indigenes are known for hard work and doggedness, maintaining that a typical Anambra man can put on one shirt and trousers for 1 year while struggling to make it, regretting that get-rich-quick syndrome is trending among the present-day youths. Dr. Mefo explained that Governor Soludo, who was a one-time chairman of Nigeria Monetary Policy for 5 years, came prepared to change the fortunes of the state, noting that he has awarded over 720 kilometers of roads with over 500 kilometers completed, acknowledging that he has done beyond his manifesto, even as he has turned the face of Awka capital. Responding, Obi Nwosu, who expressed happiness over the visit, thanked the governor for all his good works in Anambra. In their separate speeches, the chairman, Aguluoka, Chief Ken Ekwenugo, and an Oslo member, Chief Mike Onwaso, appreciated Governor Chukwuma Soludo for making our roads in Aguluoka accessible, unlike what it used to be. Now, the Anambra State Association of Women Incorporated United States of America, ASTA Women Cancer Coalition in Nigeria, has disbursed 1 million naira checks each to 4 female cancer patients, totaling 4 million naira in Anambra State. The handover ceremony was held at the premises of Anambra State Broadcasting Service, ORCA. Correspondent Chibuzo Okoye completes the story.
The president and founder of the association, Dr. Antonia Ume, represented by the Southeast coordinator of the group, Mrs. Ebele Obiakonze, said that the association was founded to bridge the gap of skyrocketed health expenditure among less privileged individuals, especially women suffering from cancer, using their resources to help, adding that they have had medical missions in Anambra.
Mrs. Uche Ume, the founder of ASA Women, to do the presentation of the 4 awardees through Anambra State ASA Women in USA. To God be the glory.
The managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Mr. Chris Molohu, while speaking during the brief ceremony, noted that life without giving is not worth living, and described what the association has done as remarkable and commendable, assuring that ABS will continue to partner with them for a healthier society.
Not just giving in and for the right reasons. Trying to help their fellow women, not the best of conditions, is something which is quite commendable.
In their various remarks, the beneficiaries, Mezas Okamako Koli, Tochko Chkoka, Mary Nwosa, and Chigoze Nwankwo all appreciated ASA Women USA Incorporated for their generosity and love for humanity, praying God to keep blessing them. In Oka, this is Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
And in continuation of his legacy in education, the Anio Okonkwo Foundation, TAOF, has organized a 2025 career seminar in Oka. The program has students from different secondary schools in the state and education stakeholders in attendance. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha fired this report.
Presented by the Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Bivali Bazun Kemdiche, and the Chairman, Post-Primary School Services Commission, PPSSC, Oka, Professor Nkeshi Kedugu, represented by Dr. Uche Okeke, urged participants to make good use of opportunities the Anio Okonkwo Foundation presents, be time-conscious and disciplined and intentional about their choices of course of study.
Education in Anambra State now is stalled. Because the governor is passionate about education, especially educating the younger generation, so to grow and be disciplined.
To the students, you have the future Senator Anio Okonkwo envisioned. Stay committed in your education and take pride in learning.
The chairperson board of trustees of the Anio Okonkwo Foundation, Mrs. Chinyere Anio Okonkwo, narrated how at the age of 18, the late Senator Okonkwo's education was cut short because of his father's death and the accompanying family responsibilities he had to shoulder, and urged students to work hard and smart to possibly benefit from university scholarship of the foundation. Some of the participants, including the senior prefect of Ezioka Community Secondary School, Oka, Michael Okoye, Chinesherem Ezenwa from Women Education Center, Kuzo, and Favor Obuzuru from Metu Memorial Secondary School, Onitsha, thanked the Anio Okonkwo Foundation for making a positive impact in their lives through the program. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
On the national scene, the federal government has launched an investigation into a viral video showing alleged neglect of accident victims at the emergency unit of the Federal Medical Center, FMC, Jabi, Abuja. The video, which circulated widely on social media, shows victims of a road accident reportedly left unattended by hospital staff members after being brought in by a Good Samaritan. The Good Samaritan who recorded the footage claimed he found the victims on the road and transported them to the hospital for urgent care. He alleged that hospital staff refused to provide immediate assistance, with one citing a lack of gloves. However, minutes later, he has also seen in the video Some hospital staffs were seen assisting in lifting one of the severely injured victims into the emergency unit. Other victims, despite their injuries, were also seen walking into the unit on their own. In response, the hospital's public relations officer, Obadiah Ghana, in a statement on Sunday, confirmed that the hospital has begun a comprehensive investigation into the incident. On the foreign scene, a new round of talks aimed at resolving the trade war between the U.S. and China are set to take place in London today. Senior U.S. delegation, including Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, will meet with Chinese representatives such as Vice Premier He Lifeng to resolve tensions between the world's two largest economies, which is threatening global growth. Chinese exports are rare earths, which are crucial for modern technology, as well as Beijing's access to U.S. products, including computer chips, are expected to be high on the agenda. Last month, Washington and Beijing agreed a temporary truce over trade tariffs, but each country has since accused the other of breaching the deal. The new round of negotiations follows a phone call between Donald Trump and China's leader Xi Jinping last week, which the U.S. president described as a very good talk. Now on sports news, Christian Chivu said goodbye to Parma on Monday ahead of his move to his former club, Inter Milan, to replace Simon Ngazi as coach. Former Romania defender Chivu will take charge of Inter, where he won 3 Serie A titles and the 2010 Champions League as a player, after guiding Parma to Serie A safety in his first senior coaching job. Chivu has reportedly agreed on a 2-year contract worth 2.5 million euros a season with Inter, who has gambled on the novice coach ahead of the upcoming Club World Cup after failing to get Cesc Fabregas from Como. Well, that's the news, but remember you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. Anambra State government has warned residents against indiscriminate dumping of refuse. Cancer patients have received financial assistance in Anambra. Federal government has ordered probe into alleged neglect of accident victims in Abuja, and from the foreign scene, US and China are set to meet for trade talks in London. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS Television is now live on cable free-to-air, Strong TV channel 68. Join us. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Monia Mokoye. Good morning and have a blessed day.